I'm going to make my gluten-free roasted cornbread. Let's fix it. Let's start off by roasting about half a cup of frozen corn. Oh, look at that nice Maillard reaction we got on the outside of the corn. Such a beautiful brown color. That's the punch of flavor that I'm looking for. So we'll put that aside to cool and get working on the batter. When you're making an emulsified batter, you want to start with room temperature butter. Room temperature means about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. If the butter's warmer than that, it will be too soft to emulsify properly. And if it's colder than that, you won't be able to emulsify it properly either because it won't mix. As you can see, I just started by breaking down the butter a bit, and the next step is going to be to add some granulated sugar. So how does this butter and sugar emulsification work anyway? The sharp sugar molecules impact the butter molecules at a high rate of speed, and this causes the fat molecules in the butter to break. Also, this forces air into the mixture, so you get a light, airy emulsification. The friction from the butter breaks down the sugar particles into smaller pieces. The milk proteins in the butter help to stabilize the mixture. The proteins from the egg whites further stabilize the emulsification. Adding one egg at a time makes sure that the egg goes into the batter instead of the batter going into the egg. The sour cream helps to create a moist crumb, and the proteins in the sour cream help stabilize the mix. This is exactly what you want at this step, a nice, smooth, creamy, emulsified base. Now let's get working on the dry ingredients. The dry ingredient base is pretty straightforward, only 4 ingredients. You have the gluten-free flour mix, you have cornmeal, you have baking powder, and salt. And we'll give it a quick stir so it'll go into the batter nice and even. At this step, you want to start by adding the dry ingredients first. The dry ingredients help maintain that structure. If you went with the milk first, it could cause everything to split, and then you'd have some very sad cornbread. Just when the flour mixes in and it starts to look a little lumpy and dry, that's when you add some milk. We add small amounts of the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients alternating back and forth to protect the emulsified structure of the batter. And when we're done mixing, we should have something smooth and creamy just like this. If you hold the beaters out of the bowl and pulse the mixer, you can clean the beaters real easily. Just be careful not to make a huge mess. Remember the roasted corn? It's officially invited to the party. We'll just stir it in by hand until it's nice and even. Now I'm preparing an 8-inch by 8-inch pan. The butter provides a lubricant layer, and the flour holds the butter in place. So go ahead and dump in the batter. Just be careful not to disturb the flour and butter layer too much. Then carefully smooth out the batter so it's evenly distributed for a nice even bake. And into a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 20 to 25 minutes. A clean toothpick will tell you it's ready. Here's my result after, I think, 23 minutes. If you've been enjoying this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any future fixes. Now let's see how we did. The cornbread I just made is on the left, and an unemulsified batch of cornbread is on the right. That's such a difference. Look at the difference in the crumb. It's amazing. Well, let's do a side-by-side taste test. Oh man. Oh, that's so gross. It's like eating a sponge. Ugh. All right, well, let's try this one. That's like eating a delicious cornbread pillow compared to the other one. It's so light and fluffy. The texture's perfect. The crumb, super moist. Oh, it's perfect. This would go very well with my Memphis-style barbecue chicken. And don't forget my barbecue beans to make a complete meal. Both those recipes are linked here. Thanks for watching.
You gonna eat your cornbread.